Hello everybody, welcome back to the Tiles, and today is the day. We are playing AFC Wimbledon in the League One playoff final at Wembley, and I believe in this series we are 2 for 2 at Wembley. FA Trophy final and Conference National final? I believe. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's right. I'm not too sure. I'm just going to show you all our form throughout the season. We obviously had this very good patch right here, and then it filtered off. There was a few losses in there, then we had quite a bad patch here, but then we kicked on. We had a really good end to the season before that 1-0 loss against Luton, which cost us automatic promotion, but we redeemed ourselves in the playoff semi-final against Port Vale, which has led us to the playoff final today. We have some changes to the starting 11 from the last game. Sandoni is back. We have some very big issues at centre back. As you can see, Chapman has got an injury. He's not in training fully. He's got 4 days left. 4 days left until he's fully fit. The problem with that is Bernard Pugh he's got like 7 days left and he's got 74% match fitness, whereas Chapman had 99%. So match fitness wise, Chapman was pretty much fit. He just wasn't back in training, which is a bit worrying at the same time. McCarthy's not, he's just been a squad player. I can't remember which one, but one of them was a bit part player most of the season, and he's starting in the playoff final. We got Josh Clarkston on the bench, who hasn't really played any games this season, but he can play anywhere along that back four. So I don't know what's going to happen. That's going to be interesting. Sandoni is back into the side. Like I said, he's fully fit, no injuries. We got the front three that has got us through this season. They've all scored 20 plus goals. I think Moody's on 34. Let's go to the squad and see what goes. So Sandoni 50 games including subs, 22 goals, 18 assists. Nick Moody 51 games, 34 goals, 12 assists. Bradley Downey 43 games, 31 goals, 12 assists. So compared to everyone else, Danny Davis, obviously he can play up front and in midfield, 13 goals, 5 assists. Keith Towell from right back, 50 games, he's pulled off 13 assists this season, which compared to left back with Ollie Harfield, who's played 27 games, only got 1 assist. So you can clearly see where most of our assists are coming from, either crossed in from Towell into one of these 3 up front, and they're either assisting or it's going in from one of them. It's beautiful. Richard Lurie, who obviously did play a bit more games than Harfield, has got 14 assists. So, but the problem with Lurie, he's only 2-star. Now, this was a big issue for me, because I feel Ollie Harfield's more solid at the back. Obviously, he's only got the 1 assist, so clearly he's more a defensive fullback. Whereas Leary is more of an attacking fullback, he can put in the balls. So I wasn't, as it's a playoff final, I think I'll go for that defensive stability. I'm going to put him on the bench actually, because Clarkston can go over onto the right if needs be. But I had more faith in Harfield this game than Leary, which, could bite me in the ass, but we'll have a go. And yeah, everyone else has got a few goals, but the front three have pulled us through this season, to say the least. So, we're playing this team. We've got Smith in goal, Harfield, Chapman, McCarthy, Towell, Lynch, Bruton, who's been incredible since coming in. That was a very good buy, £80,000. Danny Davis on the right side of midfield, Sandoni, Downey, and Moody. Before we go into the game, we will look at our results against Wimbledon. I believe we have beaten them twice this season. We beat them there 2-1 at home, and did we play them right at the start of the season? We lost 2-0. So we've beaten each other both at our home grounds. So this time at a neutral venue. It could be a draw after 90 minutes, and we could need penalties, extra time penalties. You never know what's going to happen in the final. Like I said, we're 2 for 2 at playoff finals. So I don't know how well Wimbledon do at playoff finals or at Wembley, but I would say form is on our side. at Wembley. I can't see Wimbledon doing that well at Wembley for some reason. But it's going to be a very tough game. I don't want to do a score prediction for this game because you never know what's going to happen, like I said. And I got faith. I got faith in the team. That's all I'm going to say. We're going to see how long this takes to load. As you can see, I'm back home in my normal place now. So as it's been hot, you can probably tell I'm sweating like anything. The problem with this games room is there is a window there, but at the moment we can't open it. I don't know why. It's broken at the moment, and we can't open it. And I can't have a fan in here because it'll make noise on the microphone. So that will be a bit of a worry. They've got Corey Young. Connor Young. Okay, it's not Corey Young, but they have got Chamslow, one of our former players at left back. I didn't recognise him before when we played him, so I don't know if he's a starting left back or he joined fairly recently, so that's going to be interesting to see. But they're playing the 4-3-3 with the defensive mid to counteract Sandoni, but I have faith in Sandoni that he can do a job today. Come back, he's fresh back from his injury. And I got fully, like I always say in these videos, the front three have got at least one goal in them every match, and today's no different. Today is no different. We have got a highlight 2 minutes in. Lynch has got the ball. I think that was Downey that got tackled there. Good win by Chapman, the injured Chapman, but we have lost it in midfield again. That's a good ball over the top. The centre backs are too slow. Irving's through and he puts it wide. That's an early warning for us so soon into the match. I'm sorry if you can hear my laptop going absolutely mental. Just the heat with the laptop it's not really helping it at the moment. If you don't know, obviously as I'm recording this, it's probably raining when I release this or something. But when I'm recording this, it's been like 30 degrees, and that's a penalty. Bradley Downey's taking a penalty. I'll talk about what I was going to talk about after. Come on, Bradley, put it away. Front three have got a goal in this front three. That's what I'm trying to say. Downey, what a penalty. He puts us 1-0 up. 32nd goal of the season. We're 1-0 up at Wembley. Let's have a replay from behind. You're not saving that. No keeper in the world is saving that penalty. Great effort. 1-0 to us. What was I saying? I was saying recently in England it's just been like 30 degrees every day, which if you're an American, that's a good ball. That's even better save from Smith. He's caught it as well. What a goalkeeper that lad is. He's going to be back up next season because he's a League 2 goalkeeper according to reports. But goalkeeper's always a bit of an issue at the moment. But yeah, recently in England it's been around 30 degrees as I'm recording this every day, which if you're in a hotter country, I don't know, like Africa or some US states, 30 degrees is, I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, but do you remember when I said he was the League 2 standard keeper now? Yeah, that's probably why. He probably should be saving those. It's a decent free kick though. 1-1. God damn it. But yeah, for us in England, 30 degrees is sweltering hot. Absolutely sweltering. And you can probably see the sweat on my forehead. Greasy pig. And yeah, it's just too warm. Too warm for us Brits. We can't take it. We cannot take it. But we are 34 minutes into the game now. And we've got a corner here. It's a poor corner from Downey. This is the thing, Downey's on corners and he's still scoring 32 goals a season. That's how good he is. Davis to Downey, hits one, rifles it again into the roof of the net. Bradley Downey is on one today, second of the game, second for us. Wimbledon 1, Gloucester City 2. Danny Davis was the assist. I was going to say a lovely assist, but it wasn't. Lynch played it to Davis, found him in a bit of space, turned from Downey and he just lashes it into the top corner. Beautiful finish, and hopefully we can keep this lead into the half-time interval, and that would be amazing. Amazing. So their midfielder's on a 6.2. I assume he was the one that gave away the penalty. Sandoni's whipped it in. Downey's there. 41-minute hat-trick from Bradley Downey. We're 3-1 up now. He's come alive. I say he's come alive. He's been immense all season, Bradley Downey. Really, really hoping we can get him in for next season. What a volley that is. Keeper had no chance. I assume he's had 3 shots and he's just scored all 3. Wasn't a perfect hat-trick, unfortunately, but this lad, I always say, this front 3 have got us through this season, and we are very unfortunate not to get automatic promotion, but 51,000 people in the crowd, that is going to earn us some absolute wonga, because we share the crowds, I think. Don't get complacent. We don't want you getting complacent. I think we share the crowds 50-50, well, 45% each, and then I think that's how it works in real life. 45% each, and then the FA get 10% or something. But that would be splendid for our coffers, because I believe we're on about 200 grand now. Which, if we finished in the automatic promotion, finances wouldn't look too great going into the summer. But this will certainly give us some good wedge going into the Championship, I'm gonna say, because it is now Wimbledon 1, Gloucester City 4. 3 goals and an assist for Bradley Downey, and Nick Moody has got in on the action as well. Lovely ball from Lynch down the line. Downey's going to run for that all day long. Whips it in to target man Moody. Chamslow gets beaten unforgivably. Moody sticks it past the keeper. We've brought 10,000 people, so Wimbledon have swamped us in the fans section, as they've brought 40. But Wimbledon are a much bigger club than us. You've got to remember that. So the fact that we're 4-1 up, we're giving the 10,500 some good memories today. And I'm sure Bradley Downey will be at the centre of those memories, because he has had the game of his life. Lynch to Davis. Can we get another one? Downey's on the ball again. Whips it in. Nick Moody. Could have been 5. Probably should have been 5. But the keeper catches it. And we are... Sorry. Ooh. I could edit it out. I'm not going to. It's an hour. I can't speak. It's the hour mark. So I'm going to take off the injured Chapman. I'm going to bring on Clarkson, which could be a risk. But I'm going to do that and then chuck out a concentrate straight away. Because obviously Clarkson, he's not quite a... I don't think he's quite a League One player. He's 2-star current and 2-star potential. It's quite an old experienced Ted, but obviously I'd rather have him there than an injured centre-back who hasn't played too... Well, no, I think he's been a starting centre-back. I know my team. Trust me, I know my team. They've got a highlight now, Wimbledon. I wasn't coming into this thinking we'd be 4-1 up at any point of the match. Macy's done well there to keep the voice. Finds the former traitor, Chamslow. And that defending was horrible. I hope that wasn't Clarkston's fault. We'll have to see from the reverse angle. Is this Clarkson here? It is. He does. He leaves his man. Okay, that was Clarkson's fault. Oh dear. Oh dear. Interesting. We're going to make the another sub. We're not going to make too many. We're going to bring Lurie on, because Harfield's not had the best of games, and considering the amount of assists that Lurie has got, it's an odd one, because I obviously have faith in the whole team, but I just felt like Harfield was a more better defensive option. Even though I've got my fullbacks on attack, I feel like you still need to have a good defensive fullbacks, even if it is an attacking role. So that's why I had more faith in Harfield going into this game. Irving's in here. Smith catches it and claims it beautifully. Beautifully. Come on, boys, don't mess us up. Can I throw out another concentrate? I can. We'll probably take off Bruton next, because he's not had the best of games. But we'll wait until about the 85th minute to make that substitution. But hopefully, we can just cruise on there. Wimbledon have slightly edged it on shots and possession, but we've scored 4 goals compared to their 2. Hopefully it's not a goal here. Bruton has got the ball just before we take him off. Towell plays it upfield. Lovely ball to Moody. But that is a very, very poor ball. He tried to find Sandoni, but played it behind him. Irvin's in here, and he fires wide. That could have been his hat-trick, I believe. I was going to make a sub, but we got another highlight here, but looks fit. Smith tries to find Moody, but can't. Lynch picks up. Lynch is another one. I believe had a look. We've got Lynch for next season. Danny Davis, his loan runs out. His contract runs out next year, and I'm in an hour about renewing it. Downey's there, playoff final, and Downey gets 4 goals and an assist, and we are now 5-2 up with 4 minutes to go. There's surely no way back for Wimbledon. I can't see them scoring 3 goals in this last 5 minutes or so. Lovely ball in, lovely goal. We're going to take Bruton off now. We're going to risk the yellow card. Sandoni's not had the best of games, but I want the free up front to finish this game. Where is Bruton? He's there. We'll bring on Nia Kirby because everyone loves a bit of Nia Kirby. He's been a very solid player for us this season. He hasn't moaned about not starting a lot of games, but he's always done a job when needed upon. 4 minutes of added time. Bradley Downey has single-handedly won us promotion to the Championship, and I can't wait for next season. Hopefully we get a fair bit of wedge from the gate receipts. I'm not overly ambitious on what transfer budget we're going to get next season. I think, if anything, we're definitely going to be favourites to go down. Definitely going to be favourites to finish bottom, I would have thought. Especially with the teams that have gone up with us in Ipswich and Sheffield United, Championship teams at this moment in real life. But you never know what's going to happen. The boards might be very kind to us and give us £1 million, which I'll be very happy with. £1 million. I could do a little bit of work with that. Obviously, some Championship teams are going to be spending 20 odd million on one player. So it's going to be difficult, but we're in the Championship. What more can I say? Who would have thought? Season 10, we're just about to finish. Who would have thought with Season 11 we'll be in the Championship? It's been a historic rise, and there we are, lifting the trophy up. I don't look too ecstatic there. It's a bit like I am now. I'm really happy that we got promoted, but we've completely smashed them, so it's just like, I was never really in doubt, was it? Even though the stats say that they slightly edged it, we put 5 goals past their keeper. Bradley Downey was looking like a player who could do a job in the Championship, and I'm very, very much looking forward to that. We're going to stick around for a little bit just to see if we've got our board budgets for next season. I'm hoping for at least, well, it depends how much we got in the bank, because we had 200 grand in the bank before this match, and I don't know how much we're going to get from that win or that playoff crowd. Let's have a look. Finances, 1.1 million. 1.1 million. I'm not looking over the other side of the screen because I don't know if that's going to tell us there. If you want to have a look at the other side of the screen, you can have a look, but I'm not. Right, Gloucester promoted. You have to remember, our board expectations was avoid relegation, and we finished 3rd and won the playoffs, which is amazing. Right, 1.57 mil. I can do a bit of work with that. I can definitely do a bit of work with that. 67k per week, which is definitely going to be the lowest. I'm pretty sure it's one of the lowest in League One, probably. But 1.57, I can do a job with that. Tiger FM leads Gloucester to promotion. They're in a jubilant mood as Tiger FM led them to an incredible feat of promotion from the Sky Bets League One. And apparently I'm one of the best managers around. Don't want to toss myself off or anything, but I am. Hoping that he stays at the club for many years to come. That's the whole point of this YouTube save, mate. Going to stay here until we at least get to the Premier League and establish ourselves as a Premier League club. Depends how many more seasons there are of this. Tom Webb, the club legend that he is. I don't know if he is. He might be a legend on the screen. He should be, because he's a legend in real life. He expressed delight, and we all love it. They're very pleased that we've secured promotion. I have signed a new contract. We've received 788k. That's probably why it was a very large amount in the finances. Bradley Downey, 5 shots, 100% on target, 4 goals. The man is a machine. I'm certainly going to try and get him on loan. He is from West Ham, our partner club. Parent club. So hopefully we can get him in on loan. So that's the end of that. What time are we on? 20 minutes, and I've been ranting all that time, so it's not going to be much chopping and changing in this video. Centre back was very much an option. We're going to get rid of Egan because he's just unhappy unless he changes his mind. Right back, we're probably going to get rid of both of those. If we can keep Towell for another season, that'd be great. But I don't know how well they'll do in the Championship. I'm not going to bore you with all that. We're in the Championship for next season. We got £1.57 million to play with, which I feel I can do a bit of a job with that. I can definitely see if we can strengthen in most areas. The front three, if we can keep all of the front three, I'm going to give them all the chances they can get up in the next level. Nick Moody's not supposed to be that good. As you can see, he's probably the worst player out of the lot, but he's played incredibly well. Average rating wise, he has been our best player this season. So we'll have to see what's what for next year, which will be, let me just have a look at my schedule. What day is this getting released? The 8th of July, so I will be sunning it up in Vegas while this goes out. So the next one will be in a couple of days. So the 10th of July will be the start of the Championship, and I cannot wait. Start of the Championship. I'm going to get it all done tonight, all the summer done, and maybe, it's currently midnight, maybe record the next video in the same attire after I've done with this in the same night. We'll have to wait and see. But if you like this video, yes, please like. But like anyway, because we got promoted to the Championship, which in my eyes is a very good feat to do it in 11 seasons. What's that? 4 or 5 promotions? Is it 4 promotions? Yeah, I think so. South National, League 2, League 1, 4 promotions in 11 seasons. It's not a bad feat if you ask me. We've done very well, and especially after the last couple of seasons where I said I might do the save in because we weren't making any progress. We were just having good starts to the season and then relegation battle. Whereas this season we had a good start to the season and then we had an even better end. So Championship's probably going to be the not have a very good start to the season, finish bottom. But we'll have to wait and see on what transfer business I do in the summer. If you like that video, please like, please subscribe if you are new around here, and I shall see you again on the 10th of July for the first game of the season in the Championship. Thank you and goodbye.